Hey guys, welcome back. As always, I'm One-Eyed Sniper, and this will be Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin. So we made it most of the way through the Shaded Ruins. Um, Pretty much, I think we're done here. I'm gonna head down, and talk to the Old Man of the Dark, whatever he's called, and then we'll head up that path. Yeah, here he is.
Young undead, don't let this curse weigh upon you. We meet a second time. Perhaps you will yet traverse the dark. Young undead, if you truly seek the dark, then we will surely meet again. May we meet again, somewhere. Sometime.
Okay, and that's it. I don't know if I've ever met him again. I can't remember if I did or not. That gives us homing soul mass. Should be a sorcery. Multiple soul masses appear above the head. When fired, they home in on their target. This spell was said to have been devised by a master sorcerer, but his name is long forgotten. So this one's actually pretty cool. Can maybe be useful during PvP, depending on who you're fighting. I guess that could be said about most things. But it does just what it says. It puts a bunch of soul spheres above your head, and then when you get close to an enemy, they all cast. It can be good for both, I guess, utility in both PvE and PvP. You can cast it away from an enemy and then run up and hit him with it, and then but still be ready to use your weapon. And in PvP, it could potentially throw your opponent off. Like I said, depending on who you're fighting, though. And that is it. We are done here. About to head up the hill. Let me get my human effigy on. Make sure I got my ring squared away. Okay, good to go. Well, that is not the right way. Huh. Oh, here we go. Bradley, the old guard, who's an NPC phantom, we summoned him as a shade during the cove. I am going to summon an NPC phantom here just because I think it's just a one-of-a-kind thing to do. But we can actually summon Man Scorpion Tark. I think it's probably the only chance you get to. I don't know, I just think it's kind of cool, so I'm going to take him. And now we get a giant Man Scorpion. Alright, let's get our spelled up, and let's head forward. That's dumb, I should have... Anyway. Alright, she's got some pretty good spells. So magic's probably not going to do any damage to her. This says safe zone, so yeah, when she does her little attacks, it's the only, or comes up from the ground, that's really the only place you can hide out. That's not what I wanted to do. I don't know if she can be poisoned, but it's worth a shot. There's homing soul mass. There's an item on that tree. The only way you can get to it is if she jumps up underneath it. But I think it's worthless. Like it's a flame butterfly or something. So yeah, when she goes into the ground, you want to get on this cement piece. She's probably going to hit Man Scorpion Tark. See how Chaos Storm treats her. She's so big, she should be easy to hit. Oh yeah, she didn't like that. I should be able to go in for the kill here. Thank you, Man Scorpion. We've got the Scorpion Najka soul. She's probably a lot more challenging if you fight her on your own. But I just wanted to summon a Man Scorpion, so... Good thing she doesn't have, like, little Man Scorpion babies falling out of these holes or anything. Let's take a look at her soul here. Nachka was born of the misdeeds of an ancient being, a frail soul from the beginning that soon succumbed to madness. So again, I kind of sounds to me like it's... If we're supposed to know who it is, then it's going to have to be Seath the Scaleless. Horse butthole head. Okay. So here we are at the Doors of Pharos. This area is pretty much just like the Rat King's area. Same principle to it. You can get summoned into other people's worlds, and there's a bunch of traps I can set for you. Guess this guy's coming after me. These are what Gavlan's people. Gurm warrior gloves. Most of the Gurm descendants refuse contact with any outsiders and live with a sense of deep contempt for those who exiled them. Excellent poise and defense, but very heavy. Whoops. Always do that. Let's see what the poise increase was for those. So it gives you 14 poise. Huh. Some useless prism stones. And a much needed bonfire. So I'm going to head back to Majula, level up a little bit, upgrade my sword. We've got a Sublime Bone Dust and a Estus Flash Shard to turn in. So there's a couple things we got to do, and then we'll head back into the Doors of Pharos. Alright, let's talk to the Herald.
Is that a shard?
It is.
Here, to see light. However,
And before I level up, though, I'm going to go do the sword.
I knew.
Alright, so gives us a little bit of an increase. And I can go ahead and take it all the way. That got me the achievement Supreme Weapon. So now I've got that all the way upgraded. I'm still on the lookout maybe for something a little different. I'm not really a scimitar guy. The Shotel was still on my mind. But I'm not sure. I don't know, we'll see what we come across.
I'll be around if you make it.
Gonna upgrade my Pyromancy Flame here.
I'm glad. I'm always here.
And now we can level up.
So come and
And I think I'm just gonna go straight into intelligence now.
bearer of less.
That'll get me 2. Take a look at what I have available spell-wise. So I do want to eventually use Soul Spirit, but you're gonna have 40 for that. I remember Soul Spear Barrage as being kind of lame. See, fires a flurry of Soul Spears, inflicting high damage when multiple spears hit. A reworking of an ancient spell concocted at the Melfian Magic Academy. A simple idea, but potentially highly effective when used properly, of course. As that can be said for almost anything. But I can use Soul Mass, so I'll drop Toxic Mist. And still keep Chaos Storm. And I should be putting a little more levels into Attunement also. But let's head back to the Doors of Pharos. See if we can't get into a little trouble there. So here's Homing Soul Mass if you hadn't seen it. I think you're supposed to get 5. But I think maybe the water took some of them out. Could be wrong. But that's them in a nutshell. These guys are chumps to magic damage. Actually, I think I need to go this way. It was a pain fighting in water. Yeah, so at this point, I think I can get pulled into someone else's world. I'm not sure how active players are in this guild or not, though. But just like in the rat one, there's a bunch of Doors of Pharos. Some of them have items and some of them don't. Fortunately, I have no idea which one's which. Maybe there'll be some messages that I'm going to have to just trust. Let's see where this goes. Well, that works out. So we got a Gurm axe and a torch. Really high strength to use this. At first glance, this axe appears crude, but with further examination, one sees the fine craftsmanship of Gurm blacksmiths. Quite heavy for a human, but flung about with reckless abandon by the Gurm. Let's see how big this thing is. Yeah, it's this absurdly large axe. So the normal attacks are just a couple, just pound right into the ground. Yeah, so you don't get any swipes with it or side-to-side attacks, which kind of suck. If you two-handed it, you might, but... Doesn't look like anyone's left any messages around. Or maybe those doors don't have anything. It's possible. See, if you're in the Covenant, it would be no big deal, because you could get plenty of lockstones, but... Oh, I'll head into the next area. These are supposed to be rats, but they kind of look like dogs. This might be one of those times where I do join the Covenant. It's nighttime now, and this is a weekday. But maybe one of these times on the weekends I'll join the Covenant and just open all these doors. So we got a twisted barricade. Sounds like it's probably a hex, but... It is. A hex that distorts local space for a brief moment. Spells are deflected. Hexer Gilea never took an apprentice, making it unclear how his spells were passed down. It is even possible the hexes came from another source entirely. Someone's throwing axes. Oh, I think I just used a Ferrous Lockstone. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. Chest ahead, and then try below. Some Gurm boots. Here in Short Pointless. Alright. So I'm gonna do this one because of the message. I'm gonna trust them. And it seems like that opened up a chest below me. Or a door below me, anyways. Faint stone, twinkling titanite. Be wary of jumping off. What if this is how all these guys died? Alright, so this is what happens when you get pulled into someone else's world. So basically they're going to set a bunch of traps and try to kill me. And all the enemies respawn for them, so... Oh, son of a bitch. Doing it. Oh, well, that was a terrible... Oh, he gets a Pharaoh's Lockstone out of me. I'm not sure where I respawn at either. Alright, cool. Right where you got pulled in from. Trap ahead. Not sure how that trap is triggered. Some more Titanite chunks. Pull back, so I'm guessing that means it's useless. I'm not sure how that hurts anyone. I don't know. Alright, so now we're on the upstairs level. Alright, cool. We'll take this bonfire. I'm gonna go and rest, I guess. Rest by the fire in my skirt. That's one of those rats running around down there. Be wary of pointless. Try locking on. I don't know what that means. I think we may have gotten everything up here. I'm sure there's something behind one of these doors. But I don't know if I need lockstones for anything else. Unfortunately, so I don't really want to waste them. How many do I have? I have 7, so I guess I won't be too frugal. I'm going to use this middle one here because I think it'll open this door. Poor guy. Rusted Mastodon Helm and the Soul of a Brave Warrior. Here we go. Helm worn by the Primal Knights of Dranglet Castle. Durability is low due to rusting. Its weight would normally crush a man, but to the brutish Primal Knights, it may as well be made of papyrus. It's only 6 pounds. The helmet I'm wearing weighs more. But it's not that good, so. Though I guess wearing 6 pounds on your head, you know, is kind of sucky. Ah, damn it. Alright, I'm ready for this. They're trying to poison me, huh? Should be out of poison, I think. I think we're lagging. Oh, I can heal. I'm doing it. Yeah, it's lagging pretty bad. Alright, now he can get another Ferrous Lockstone off of me. Okay, so now if I head back to the bonfire, I think that'll lead to that fog gate? I'm not sure. Anyways, we'll do this fog gate here. I can get on the right spell. Alright. So this boss isn't too bad with the exception of the little rats that are around it. And getting toxic. That kind of sucks too, I guess. Oh, that's fucking stupid. Alright, let me try that again. And I still don't know why I'm only producing 3 of those little orbs. That might just be because my intelligence is low. I don't know. That's probably it, actually. So let's try that again. Try not to get toxic. Leave me alone. Alright, so now if I can take this defensively. To the giant rat dog. Gonna take a lot of damage from me, which is good. face. Oh, that's stupid. This might be one of those ones where locking on's not the ideal thing to do. How this guy likes fire. He does not, but I'm dying, so let's see. Ah, it sucks. Come on. That's not cool. There we go. Royal Red Authority. Dead. For that we get another rat tail and the Royal Red Authority soul. Those who choose to serve the Rat King must have the courage to face his challenges. Doesn't look like there's anything else in here. Heal just to be safe. It's actually a really awesome room. Guess that's like a throne up there. Could be wrong, but. Alright, so here's that other fog door we saw from here. Friend ahead. I don't think he's a friend. He's probably gonna call me disgusting.
Thou returnest. I am not unkind. Shouldst thou forbear thy ways, audience shall be thine. Swearest thou to
No, for the third time.
Then we need consort now.
No, we don't. Alright, that puts me on the path out of the doors of Pharaohs. Merchant ahead, therefore wheel. It's Gavlan.
Make a deal with Gavlan.
I think Gavlan is permanently here now.
Gavlan, what?
Yeah, he still says the same exact thing. Doesn't sell anything new.
I probably won't sell anything unless I've got repeaters in here. That's probably about it, actually. Guess I got plenty of lawn gear, huh? It's actually worth quite a bit, too, so... And I think that's gonna be it. Yep, okay.
Many deal, many thanks.
Many welcome, Gavlan. Oh, that was that was dumb of me. It's funny that it just stuck in my head like that. I don't know if I need a lit torch for anything or not. Oh, there's a crystal lizard. I'm not going to screw around with that. This is a good time for these. Alright, large titanite shard and a raw stone. That's one of those little dudes that was imprisoned on their way in here. There's really no point to this room, I guess. No point in risking falling off. So it looks like all the Gurm equipment's had different descriptions so far. Appears to be a stone monument that was converted into a makeshift shield. Naturally, it is quite heavy and haphazardly crafted, but very few attacks will make it past this monster. Requires 32 strength to wield. There's 100% fire defense. And it's got pretty good stability also. That's a lie. Yeah. Like we got a broken fountain with a bunch of dead skeleton parts in it. As opposed to live skeleton parts, I guess. Radiant Life Gem. And boom, we've made it to the Brightstone Cove. With mounds of burning bodies. But hey, a bonfire. Alright, and that will... Alright, we'll not do it for this episode. Since I got invaded. Surge. Let's see. Let me get a magic weapon here ready. I'll try to fight him over here because I don't want to attract any enemies. There he is. Oh. Dumb me. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work either. You know what might work? Fucking poison knives, asshole. He's trying to break my equipment, is what he's trying to do. Because you can't see those coming through the fog. And I believe he just casted something that'll heal him on himself. This guy's pissing me off, actually. Though when he casts that spell, it actually will heal me as well, so you have to use with caution. He's got a whip. Broke my mage skirt. And I don't think that's going to go away either, by the way. This guy's just a prick. He's essentially broken everything, so... So what I'm going to do is let him cast his breaking stuff on me again. And then I'm going to equip a new weapon while he's not paying attention. This is sort of embarrassing. Here we go. I wish she'd get on with it. So I don't know how many times you get to cast that spell, but I feel like there's some shenanigans going on, because there's no way he gets that many casts. So, probably gonna just let him finish the job. Because he obviously doesn't want to kill me, he just wants to troll me, so. There we go. Alright, so Ung Shurg just cost me a lot of souls because he broke all my stuff. I'm not sure if I should feel embarrassed or annoyed. But anyways, he managed to make my video 45 minutes long instead of whatever it was going to be. But alright guys, that will end this video. And I will see you next time. I am going to go repair my equipment. Alright, peace out.